All right. Hello and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. This is a game I've been very excited to get back to. We haven't played it since I beat the game originally before the final draft came out. And while we're not going to be doing the final draft today, we are going to be doing the first expansion, which came out as a sort of surprise launch today, which really I was not expecting. I was not prepared. I know very little about this DLC other than that it is a standalone DLC that takes place in Night Springs episodes. And in each of them, you will be playing a different character. You're not going to be playing as Alan or Saga in this DLC. Instead, you are playing as Tim Breaker, or at least a character like Tim Breaker, played by Sean Ashmore, a character like Jesse Faden, played by Courtney Hope, and a character like Rose Marigold, played by Jessica Preddy. So I guess the premise behind this DLC is that these are Night Springs episodes that Alan wrote while he was trying to escape from the dark place, which, if you remember when we first played, was basically exactly what I theorized this DLC would be, is like multiple attempts, sort of like Alan Wake's American Nightmare, to escape from the dark place, and the different people he had to write into the story in order to manufacture his way out in Alan Wake 2. So Night Springs episodes now available to play. Experience the surreal strangeness of the Night Springs TV show in 3 episodic adventures that transform the familiar into the bizarre. Let's go ahead and get started. Number 1 fan. Loading into the expansion from this menu will overwrite your progress in the existing expansion quick save slot. So even the saves here are completely bespoke. I'm so excited. So excited.
A fan. The dictionary definition of the word is an enthusiast, a fervent devotee, an abbreviation of fanatic. What comes across to an outsider as a dangerous obsession or even madness is something entirely different from the point of view of the fan herself. To be a fan is a joyous existence, one filled with the happiness that stems from knowing with utter clarity the purpose of your life. But what if that purpose could be more still? If you could be lifted out of the flock as your idol's chosen one, the only one who could decipher his secret messages. What lengths would you go to save the object of your obsession in Springs?
This is so exciting. I'm so excited.
Cult classic episode, number 1 fan.
It's already very Wizard of Oz.
Life's a funny thing. You spend all your time wishing and hoping and dreaming for something, and then, bam! Destiny shows up at your door like a mailman with a package you were pretty sure got lost because you ordered it like 6 months ago. But that's okay. And your destiny has eyes like sunsets and a beard like mahogany-colored velvet. You don't really mind how it arrives.
He's wearing his first game outfit. Whoa.
But my day didn't start off with all that excitement. It began like any other day did for this waitress/protector of the town of Night Springs. As always, Knight's Diner was the hottest spot in town, so there was plenty of work to do.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's fucking go.
Hey, it's
I come here 3 times a day.
Hi, everyone.
Could I get another cup of that delicious special brew that only you know how to make?
Of course. Who else wants a top up?
Me?
Right here, please.
One for me, please, and thank you.
Will do. Let me just grab a fresh pot.
Where is the coffee? Here. Nope, that's a soda machine. Here it is.
My corgis exclusively eat food from this
Oop.
diner.
Is Night Springs funded by the FBC? I can't remember. I don't think it. I mean, it might be. I think it might be. I don't remember.
Another cup.
I would kill to have a passion like you do for that writer of yours. You two are destined for each other.
We sure are. Hot coffee.
I heard your fan site for that writer was named best fan site in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. It wasn't easy. Here's your coffee.
How do you juggle running this diner, your bird sanctuary, and that amazing fan site for the writer you love so much?
I work extremely hard, but also I'm naturally talented.
Well, heck, no wonder us regular folks can't keep up. I'll never be as successful as you.
You won't be with that attitude. Life's not a side order of hash browns, so don't expect someone to bring it to you.
Wow. That's tough, but fair. Exactly what I needed to hear.
No problem.
What is happening? Oh, this is exactly what I wanted out of a Rose DLC. Holy smokes. What? Who else do I need to feed? Come on. Oh, this guy.
Not that way. Here you go.
A person of your genius and grace is wasted serving coffee to us regular Joes and Joannes.
Oh, I don't mind.
They've got coffee. Who needs the coffee?
Everyone's coffee.
Okay.
Better put this pot back. I loved being the very successful owner and operator of the county's most popular diner. But that was nothing compared to my grease fire of passion for the writer and his sheer literary talent and flowing hair and lips like buttery pie crust. Pie! I need to clear the empty pie plates from the tables. Shucks.
The subtitles are blending into everything. Yeah.
Hi,
Oof.
to die for.
We can fix that. Let's see. Is there anything? Subtitles. Can I change the subtitle colors? Or add a background? Subtitle background. Sure, we'll do that. That's good. Wow, pushing my new 4K monitor to drive this game is pretty tough. Let's turn some settings down just to make sure that it runs a little bit better. Sync on. Texture resolution we want high. Texture filtering can be on high. I want my global illumination quality to be high because it looks so nice, but I'll do that. And we'll turn down some of the ray tracing. There we go, much better. All right. Let's see. The pie. We need to take the pie.
My date last night was a total bust. You're the expert on romance. Any advice?
guess. But first, tell me everything.
Long story short, she told me I dressed like a divorced gym teacher. But it's what's inside that matters, right?
You still have to put in some effort. If you don't have a jacket with elbow patches, buy one.
Elbow patches. Oh, got it. Thanks a million.
Don't mention it.
I don't know if that's going to help making him look like a divorced gym teacher.
Is Knight's Diner going to enter the statewide pie competition this year?
Of course. We're gonna make this our 20th win in a row.
I saw in the news that you saved every single kitten from that bear attack. Amazing!
Thanks. Those yoga lessons really paid off.
The writer lives just outside town in that mansion of his. Why don't you go talk to him?
Oh, we have our own ways of talking.
Definitely not
Better
unhinged.
take these plates back to the service window.
Excuse me, can I borrow you?
What can I get you?
Oh. I need a good book recommendation. After all, you're the town's literature buff.
Oh, you have got to read the newest book in the Writer's Crime Trilogy. I'll grab you a copy from the back.
Get the novel from storage. She stores novels out back. She has a little dodge. Employees only.
No time for that.
Oh.
I've got customers waiting.
This is a bathroom. Can't get in there. Oh, here's the storage container. That's what it is. The storage container. Oops, the storage room.
He better not crease any pages.
2 can do it. Thank you so much for taking my 6 macaws. I know you have your hands full with all the other sick birds at your bird sanctuary, but if anyone can find a cure for their rare bird lupus, it's you. Yours truly, a young girl who wants to be you someday. The only thing that hurts more than love is loving again. Love Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. Death comes for everyone. That doesn't mean it's painless. Death Will Hurt by America's best-selling writer. A man's life is ripped away. He's out to get justice and the whole city will hurt by America's best-selling writer. This is Alan Wake. Not Alan Wake. This is Max Payne. This is Max Payne 2. This would be Max Payne 3, maybe?
It's me, your favorite writer whose voice you would recognize in your sleep. I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
Oh my gosh! Don't worry, I'm on my way. My beloved writer was in terrible danger, and I had to rescue him. The stakes had never been higher. Luckily, I kept all my accessories in the diner's kitchen.
Wow. Kitty ears, Alan. Oh my God, what is happening? Employee of the Decade in recognition of basically being the best at like everything, presented to everyone's favorite waitress. So yeah, no one has a name. They're archetype. Beat Poetry Night at Knight's Diner. Knight's Diner presents Beat Poetry Night for the literary advancement of Night Springs every Friday at 8 p.m. This is wild. This game is definitely gonna make my graphics card sweat running at this resolution.
My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love. My bolt-action hunting rifle with a gorgeous walnut stock. Deadly, and looks good doing it.
Hal says, I'm trying to figure out if this is an actual delusion in which the world is shaped by her own, or if this is how she sees the world. This is an episode of Night Springs that Alan wrote. So this is him influencing reality through the dark place, but it isn't necessarily manifested into reality. It bleeds into reality.
My trusty 12 gauge, fully automatic. Extreme circumstances call for extreme shotguns. I was finally ready for a night out on the town with danger.
Oh. That's just the kitchen. Okay. And everyone's cheering for me. I just realized the HUD is turned on for some reason. Why are you turned on? Hide HUD. Keep subtitle size where they are. They look fine. Yeah, didn't realize that was happening the way it was. Kind of odd. Is there anything else that I can turn down possibly to make it work a little bit better? Sure. Not gonna make too big of a deal out of all of this. There we go.
The boatyard is this way! You better hurry!
Go through the boatyard. It's the shortest route.
What? Okay, she can't run at all. So I guess we're just gonna walk to the boatyard. I wanted to look around and see if there was anyone around. If there was any other cool stuff hidden. Because I don't want to miss any of this because it's cool.
Gotta get back on track.
Huh? Oh, Rishan pointed out the nudity sensor. I didn't even notice that. Did I have that toggled? Because I need that on. It's on. Okay, as long as the sensor's on. That's how I had it set when we first played. I just don't want to accidentally lose my
This was
monetization.
my chance to save the writer and make him realize how much he needed me. And if that's not love, I don't know what is.
Run the dino while you're gone! We'll be way worse at it!
God, this game is so funny.
I was leaving my old life behind, like a body left to sink in a lake so no one finds it. Nothing would get between me and my future with the writer.
I should probably turn down music volume and turn up voice volume as well. Let's do that really quick. Huh?
Now, who the heck is that?
If this is Ati in a motorcycle outfit, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh no, it's not. It's the bad Alan. He looks like Mr. C from Twin Peaks season 3. I just noticed this.
Who are you? And why do you look like a slightly less handsome version of my writer?
Oh, don't you ever compare me to that worthless hack. Sure, I may be his wild and rebellious estranged twin brother, but we can't all be perfect.
I had no idea he had a brother. To think there were two of him all this time.
After today, there won't be. No more writer, no more books, no more living in his shadow.
But you're his brother. I'm sure you two can talk it out and realize you have so much in common, and after you change, you can move in together. And I'll come over with popcorn for movie nights.
He had his chance for popcorn and movie nights, but he wanted to keep everything for himself. Too bad. You know what they say? If you can't join him, beat him.
What did you do to him?
I locked Mr. Fancy Pants up somewhere you'll never find him.
You won't get away with this. I'll stop you.
Babe, I got an army of people that hate that hack almost as much as I do. They're ready to die if it stops him from writing another crappy book. What do you got?
I have a shotgun.
Well, I got a... Wait, that's a real shotgun? Okay, I admit I didn't expect that. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop all of us.
Only a monster could be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. There is only one way to deal with monsters. Tamales!
What is happening? Oh, that didn't explode.
Blow things up all day. Ha.
Write a happy story!
Why is the crosshair showing up? That's very weird. It shouldn't.
Between me and my writer. Whoops! Gotta put more bullets. It's bullets o'clock.
Oh, oops. I died. That was goofy.
Only a monster.
All right, first things first though, I need to make this work the way we want it to. Cuz I don't know why. There we go. Dot crosshair off.
Be blind to the poignance of my writer's books. There was only one way to deal with monsters.
Why is the crosshair showing back up every single time? Dot crosshair should be off. HUD should be off. I'm very confused because I actively do not want the crosshair on. I'm very confused why it is. Because the fact that it's there is very distracting to me. It's like actively making it difficult. It's weird. It's like you get so used to not having one that having one there is making it difficult for me to aim. we go. There we go. Odd.
The twins' motorcycle had left tracks in the mud. I recognized the tread pattern immediately, thanks to my famously keen perception. The tracks would lead me right to my rider and his kidnapper. I felt like the detective from my writer's books, solving the case with my wits. All I needed now was an unlimited supply of black coffee and crippling emotional trauma caused by the untimely death of my spouse.
Yeah. Is there anything around here in these environments to look for? It doesn't really seem like one that's meant for like exploratory stuff. More haters. That's what she's calling them. That's funny. Okay, let's move forward.
I ate my spinach this morning, so don't mess with me.
Oh shit. This weird like rockabilly soundtrack is like kind of crazy.
Very rude. Me and my writer. Hot crackers that sting. Yahtzee. Oh, hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
Nothing over here. Nothing in there. Look at how pretty this game is. Seriously, this is crazy. I still can't believe this game looks as good as it does.
My writer ever told me he had a semi-evil twin brother.
Semi-evil.
Waiting until our third or fourth date, surrounded by candles, so he could reveal this vulnerable chapter from the dramatic story of his emotionally troubled past. Oh, that man has more layers than a croissant.
I think Rose is like maybe a little bit crazy. Just a little bit. All the tears of all the angels in heaven were falling over this city. She wore the rain like a funeral shroud. She was in a sad state, this city of mine, but she was still mine, the filthy prison I called home. I'm pretty sure this is from Max Payne. I was here for a reason. Joe Bullets Capone. He was inside drinking champagne and throwing around his dirty money while I stood in the rain smoking a soggy cigarette. But that didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was I knew Bullets had a bad night coming his way, and he had no clue. He made me wait for it, though. My pack of cigarettes was long gone by the time Bullets staggered out of the back door. I detached myself from the shadows, stepped up right beside that pathetic excuse for a man. Long time, Joe. Bullets looked up, his booze-soaked grin twisted into something less friendly. You! He reached for the pistol under his jacket, a 6-shooter with slugs big as my cigarette stubs. I'd done my homework. He barely had the piece out of its holster before I was on him. I wrestled it out of his hands, tossed it behind a dumpster. Bullets didn't like that. Gave me one right in the gut. Wind rushed out of my lungs like a soul leaving a body. Through my wheezing, I could make out the slap of boots against water. Bullets was legging it. Had to get after him. Couldn't lose him. Not when I was so close. He had info I needed. The address of the last stop for this train called Revenge. So I sucked in whatever air I could and took off after him. through the twisting maze of alleyways. 2 rats, but only 1 cheese. I pulled out my revolver. I was playing for keeps. Don't make this hard, Joe. I caught up to him as he was dropping down the other side of a chain-link fence. He sneered, teeth like rows of gray tombstones. He thought he was escaping. He thought he was safe. My body slammed against the fence like a bird against a window. I clutched the thin metal, scrambled over it, the jagged ends of wire ripping through the sleeves of my leather coat and biting into skin. The pain was welcome. I dropped down in the alley and ran like a panther. At every blind corner, I expected a trash can lid to the face. None came. Maybe Bullets hadn't liked what he had seen in my eyes as I climbed that fence. I bet he wasn't smiling now. Then I had him, a trapped rat, and failing to wrench a locked door off its hinges. I leveled my gun at him. You know what I want, Joe. Bullets let go of the door handle, hands up as they'd go, beseeching a higher power not to cast him down. Come on, man, I ain't gonna bring your wife back. Can't hurt to try. Talk. Yeah, sure thing, sure. Bullets lunged for his ankle, a crack of lightning from my hand, and he was down in the gutter, clutching his belly. I walked over, calm as snow. I stood over him, watched his putrid blood mingle with the rivers of rainwater. You talk, I call an ambulance. His words were having a hard time getting through the pain. You're insane, man, insane. I raised my gun level with his eyes. Try again. Okay. You want the big man, yeah? I know where you can find him. Blood pounded in my ears like war drums. All the killing, the sleepless nights, the booze, the countless cigarettes I smoked while ghosts swirled around me. It was all for this. The drums got louder. Bullets caught his breath, straining against the pain. Then he spilled his guts. My #1 fan, if I don't make it, then I just want you to know that. No, I can't say it. Curse my cripplingly sensitive artistic nature. I left the alley, told the waiter on the curb that a guy had been shot. Didn't care what he did with that information. I had what I needed. Next stop, the big man. Thought I'd feel more than this. That's interesting. So Alan is like directly communicating, but he's also like writing slop, like genuine garbage.
The motorcycle tracks ended at a cabin. Was my rider inside?
Hello? Isn't anyone gonna rescue this poor little fighter?
No. Yeah, there's nothing here that I can interact with.
He's inside.
God, this game looks amazing.
I'm here. I've come to save you.
Oh, joy! We can finally be together and sit through beat poetry readings and drink $18 cocktails and have high tea with the queen.
Wait a minute. My rider only drinks coffee. 2 sugars, no milk. I keep all the mugs.
Okay, no more tricks. I'll be waiting upstairs.
Life is not unlike a highway. Muscles don't cry, they sweat. It's stupid. It's stupid. I like it. Is there anything over here for us? Just a pretty view. Oh yeah, and this is just the front of the house. Gotcha. Interesting. This game is crazy. I'm having so much fun.
Running with wolves seems like a dangerous hobby.
Becoming the alpha. Everything you know to lead your wolf pack like a true alpha. Oh god.
I guess riding doesn't run in the family.
Brothers, the moon can only shine when the sun is gone. The night can only come when the day is done. Can the sea ever meet the ocean? Interesting.
was never upstairs. I lied when I said there were no more tricks.
You're starting to piss me off, mister. Where is my writer?
I'm just having a little fun. Let's chat down at the beach. It's just out the back.
First, he kidnaps my writer. Then he calls him a tea drinker. He had crossed the line. I was going to go to that beach and give this jerk the scolding of a lifetime.
Torture ideas for Hack Brother. Car battery, solid potential. Pulling fingernails, too messy. The bell, where do I get a bell? Blunt spoon, nice and simple. Dismantle typewriters, A+ psychological damage. Gasoline fire, fire might burn my cabin down. Maybe overcomplicating this. And yeah, I would be surprised if there was like collectibles and stuff.
Down at the beach.
Not this beach. This beach. Yeah, she really is single-minded. There's no collectibles. There's nothing crazy going on. It's just Rose's single-minded, determined view of how to save Alan.
Hey, me and my bike were just enjoying the view.
Where is my writer?
What do you even see in that crybaby? He's boring, he dresses like a nerd,
Hush your mouth! He is a stylish intellectual who is in touch with his feelings.
You're starting to cramp my style, babe. And I'm not telling you where he is.
What did he ever do to you?
I, already told you that? At the boatyard? I feel overshadowed by success, like he's taking everything I can compete.
Oh, right. I remember now. It's a self-confidence thing.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that.
You are going to tell me where he is, or else.
Or else what, babe?
You asked for it. You're rude, you have no manners, your too cool to care attitude is attractive initially, but drives people away after they realize you're emotionally incapable of letting your walls down to reveal that you are a vulnerable human being just like everybody else. You are trying way too hard with that outfit.
No, stop! I don't like being seen! Listen, I never had your precious writer. I was just keeping you distracted while my army of haters storms his mansion. Now the love of your life is doomed. Doomed!
He tricked me, even with my famously keen perception. Between me and my writer.
There's such like an American Nightmare sensibility to this. It's so goofy.
Had to get to my writer's mansion as fast as my chunky kitten heels would take me.
Oops. There we go. Let's go, Rose. My gun's hungry. Jesus Christ. This is just deliciously stupid. I am deeply enjoying this.
Out of bullets. I ate my spinach this morning, so don't mess with me.
So yeah, I mean, she is like pretty single-mindedly dogging after Alan here. I mean, and how much of that is Alan writing this, you know? And you have to see how that, like,
Hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
you have to think about how that affects her in reality, and like if this had any manifestation in reality with Rose, because we do know that Alan did write his way out of the dark place in Alan Wake 2. So
I knew you, my #1 fan, would never fall victim to my twisted brother's lies. His hatred for me is as inexplicable as the sunrise, and just as fiery. But I knew your heart would never waver. You're the only one who can save me. I believe in you.
The writer believed in me. We were kindred spirits. We fit together like a bicycle chain and that spiky wheel thing the chain fits into. We were connected by love and destiny. He was meant to be mine, always and forever. There was no time to lose. I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature from these evil haters. The fate of all art rested on my shoulders.
this seems like a
Had never been higher.
this seems like a very critical take on like fandom and like engaging in Tumblr internet discourse and like Twitter discourse. This is just like, yeah, we shouldn't do that. This is not something to crusade about. Like, you are coming off as an insane person.
I have to get to that mansion before they hurt a single mahogany hair on my writer's head.
Dear God. This is fucking funny.
If I have to stop you myself, I will. Unlike him, I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty.
Oh, he actually is attacking me now.
I'm fresh out of bullets.
Oh, I have no more bullets left, I guess.
Oh, hold on. I need to fill my gun up.
I'm getting hit with love bombs.
Oopsies. Forget the bullets. It's bullets o'clock.
But you forced me. I'm not just a rugged entity. I'm also...
Oh, wow. Weird.
I didn't want you to take the side of me. My brother's not aware of the
I said you could change, but this is ridiculous.
There we go. I was locked out of using items for a second.
My brother's not aware of
My gun's hungry. Why
Was there a gimmick to this fight that I'm not seeing?
Stone animal cruelty. You've given us no choice.
There he is. There we go.
Go ahead. Finish me off.
I'm not going to kill you. You're my darling writer's brother.
You really do love him, huh? I guess I never even had a chance. I was just jealous of his talent, his money, his velvety hair. But mostly, that he's got the love of somebody as amazing as you.
Oh, you silly werewolf. You could have all those things too. You just need to stop wanting to be him and start wanting to be you.
Your words have shown me that it wasn't my brother I hated. It was myself. What have I done? Those haters will tear him apart, and it's all my fault. Please, go save him.
Oh, I intend to.
This is just bananas.
Someone order a reckoning? Yahtzee! I'm fresh out of bullets. It's bullets o'clock. Don't get between me and my right.
So yeah, this expansion definitely, or this chapter at least, definitely feels very similar to American Nightmare. It really feels like they're basically remaking American Nightmare in a more interesting fashion. So having it be the first of the two DLCs makes a lot of sense because like they can focus on story-based stuff for the next one.
So don't mess with me. Don't get between me and my writer.
How do I quick turn on? I'm playing on gamepad for the first time, and I don't remember how to quick turn.
My gun's hungry.
Ideas for next book: inventive murder weapon, stapler, lawn gnome, swordfish, philosophy. Escalate the crime, plunge the depths of humanity's darkness. A murder religion. Additional metaphors: hero's motivation, a rival private eye, his wife returns from the dead only to be killed a second time, too much, not enough. A waitress character who's intelligent, beautiful, and good with weapons, smells like cinnamon and gunpowder. I mean, yeah, you gotta hand it to him. It is a good idea. Hair beard regimen twice a week. Wash thoroughly with cold water. Gently pat dry with high thread count towel. Brush 3 times with honeycomb. Bought locally at the farmer's market. Apply shampoo to dry hair. Rinse with cold water. Gently pat dry with high thread count towel. Condition often. Alan's ego is like slowly slipping out here. Yeah, it's that door. Can't go in Ati's room.
And there he was. After all the fighting, we were finally alone. Together.
Her little heart-shaped hands.
Our love was written in the stars. And so we danced like two spinning planets that would eventually crash into each other in a dazzling display of flames and rocks and other planet stuff. He told me all the sweet things I'd been waiting a lifetime to hear. I saw myself reflected in his eyes. I would always be at his side to inspire and protect him. He needed me now and forever. After all, I am his #1 fan.
So good. So good.
A fan and the object of her joy come together against a world trying to keep them apart. A happy ending
fuck, that's funny.
for some. But is happiness, like beauty, all in the eye of the beholder? Where is the line between fandom and fixation? One can never tell in Night Springs.
Oop. Smacked the screenshot button by mistake. I have to turn the volume down on that. That's interesting. Actually, maybe I don't have to? I don't know. Oh, this is, yeah, I guess it's not licensed. So that was a cute little single episode. I liked that. That was fun. Boy, is it clear. I gotta get some, I gotta tweak the settings a bit and make sure that it's running correctly, because it was a little difficult to deal with. Alan Wake 2 DLC is very good so far. But yeah, this is amazing so far. I want to listen to this music. But yeah, it seems like they're like short little 45-minute episodes. It's kind of perfect for a Let's Play. And yeah, the song here seems to confirm that it's basically the same events as American Nightmare. It's just like more iterations of Alan looping and looping and looping and looping and trying to get out of the dark place. And then like clearly this is how he revised his draft into the final draft that we see in Alan Wake 2. Which is interesting. It's very interesting. So I guess we have to do each episode individually. All right, onward to chapter 2, North Star, Polaris. I'm excited.
Young woman on a mission to save a missing loved one. Desperately trying to stay one step ahead of the shadowy government agents hunting her. Agents from the very same agency that took the only person she cares about. On her quest, she is guided by her mysterious alien guardian angel. Her guiding star shows her the way, as it always has. She does not know what strangeness awaits her as she follows its unwavering light to the small town of Night Springs.
So cool.
Tonight's dreamlike episode, North Star.
So cool.
This is gonna get strange.
Ooh, she said the line.
No helping it. The universe is much deeper and weirder than people know. My brother and I know. We've seen it. We've seen you. But there are some people, an agency, that doesn't want anyone knowing more than what they see. That's why they took my brother. and have been chasing me my whole life. But I can't keep running.
Oh. Oh, it's the same exact camera movement and everything as the opening from Control. Oh, it feels so good. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Jesse. Join us, make the world coffee. Oh. Oh, it's so exciting to see Jesse again. Hello. I am so excited. Okay, we got puzzles, baby.
You think
238.
something here's important? What, the numbers?
Okay, 238. These are all the admission codes.
I've never been able to track down the government agency that took my brother. Until now. You helped me find this place. Now you'll help me get him back.
Oh,
right?
man.
Hello? Is anybody here?
More than a sum of its parts. Did you know dark triangle coffee has an optimal roasting temperature which is greater than the sum of our triangle? Oh, I guess it's higher than 180. The secret is in the roast. Did you know the first digit of our optimal roasting temperature is half the second, and the third is one less than the one before? Half the second. So it's going to be the first one. Even, odd. 665, baby.
This place really makes me
Nope.
want coffee.
Not it.
But I guess that's the point.
Dark is the void. All right. Optimal roasting temperature is greater than the sum of our triangle. So it's going to be more than 180. First digit of our optimum roasting temperature is half the second. So 243. 243 again. Nope. Got it. 487. Just had to do some math. The optimal roasting temperature of the dark triangle coffee is below 500 degrees Fahrenheit. 500 is the number of light years between the Earth and the planet X13. Oh, this has been fucking delightful so far.
The gazebo? You think there's something there?
It's so nice to hear Jesse again. Oh, it's Tim.
Ma'am, here. Get inside the light. Oh, they don't like the light. You shouldn't be here. How did you even get inside?
Shit, a cop. Should I lie? I kind of let myself in.
You got more than you bargained for.
What were those shadow things?
What's going on here? What are those shadow people?
Well, that's what I'm here trying to figure out. The government's been putting something in the coffee. Turning people into coffee monsters.
The government? Is this the same government agency that's been chasing me all these years? I'm looking for someone. My brother. Have you seen anybody?
Well, only if you count those monsters. I'm sorry, ma'am. They've been abducting people from Night Springs, too. I'm here to get them back home. But now it's time you left. It's not safe here.
Something in the coffee is doing this? Really?
Took me a while to wrap my head around it, too. At first, I thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But now it's clear. This is deep state science.
So this is all. So these are all of the dreams that Tim mentioned seeing to Alan. Mentioned to Alan in Alan Wake 2 of like all the different realities, all the dice, the red-haired woman. Like they're playing all these roles because Alan's been writing them and failing to make them reality, but they still exist out there in the dark place. So this is sort of the workshopping of how he manufactured all these people's lives.
I'm not going anywhere until I find my brother.
I respect that. There's a warehouse just past the park. It's locked up tight, has some fancy government security system, but the intercom is busted. I figure that's where they're keeping our missing folks. There's a spare pistol and flashlight on the bench. I'd feel better if you took them. Those monsters don't do well with light. And whatever you do not drink the coffee.
This should make things easier.
Interesting. Yeah, this is a draft of Control. I mean, that's basically what the DLC has been framed as so far.
Let's check out that warehouse the sheriff mentioned.
It's the idea. It's the same that American Nightmare was, of like Alan is sitting here writing the story repeatedly and failing because your story has to have a bit of truth in it. So how do you write the truth? Well, it's not going to work as part of Night Springs, not yet. Night Springs isn't the world, it reflects the world. So how do you keep, iterating on this until you get something that feels real, until you get something that can actually manifest out of the dark place into reality? And that's how we got Control, that's how we got Quantum Break, that's how we got all of these other things. And like the same thing goes for like Max Payne, right? Like when you think about it in terms of like the Remedy connected universe and all of the other things that these games touch, even the things that are no longer canon, or even the things that are like dead ends, they're not dead ends. They're all part of this because they all iterate into the final portion, which is what we got in Alan Wake 2. How do I flashlight? Oh, there we go. How many bullets? I've played so much Lorelei that this stuff is I can do this. I'm not worried about it. What does this mean? So right, up, left, up, right, up, down, up. I don't know. Interesting. It's very, I'm getting it. I'm filing that away in my thought cabinet to like remember. I still don't understand why my crosshair is showing up when I have them turned on. I have them turned off.
Shouldn't drink any strange coffee. Sheriff said not to drink this stuff.
Yep. I guess you just were required to have it on in this DLC. The option doesn't work to turn it off. I wonder what's up with that. I'm very confused because I kind of hate having the crosshair up. I don't remember. Was it? I don't think so. I don't think it showed up in our Alan Wake 2 playthrough. I feel like I turned it off just fine. So I don't know why it's back all of a sudden for some reason.
What is this stuff? It smells like coffee.
Don't litter, Jesse. Come on, you're better than that.
This must be the warehouse. How do I get inside?
I'm way too amused by Alan's proto-hiss concept being evil coffee. It is very funny. And you're seeing like the way that, you know, a writer like iterates and plays with ideas like this of like, okay, wow, it really turns it green up close. That's interesting. How you end up playing around with ideas and being like, okay, so there's something that's like infecting people. What's infecting people? How do we do this? I know, coffee.
Hi, I need to get inside.
Please insert passkey.
Sorry, I lost it.
Please insert passkey.
Fucking machine.
Passkey invalid. Do you submit to security questions for authorization?
Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
What kind of question is that?
That is incorrect.
Just let me inside the fucking building.
That is incorrect.
I love Jessie so much. She's such a great character.
Orientation video.
Genuinely awesome character. But you can see how she's here, like all the elements are the same, right? It's like outsider girl, tired of bullshit, wants to find her brother, that's all she's looking for, like wants to be in and out.
A tasting room?
Pulled into things that she doesn't want to be part of, but like reflect the nature of the world. Oh, fuck. The very aggressive auto aim on controller is extremely strange. It is like actually making it difficult for me to play.
This must be the warehouse. But how do I get inside?
Oh, great. Gotta listen to everything again.
Hi, I need to get inside.
Please insert passkey.
Sorry, I lost it.
Please insert passkey.
Fucking machine.
Passkey invalid. Do you submit to security questions for authorization?
Sure. What's the question?
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
What kind of question is that?
That is incorrect.
Just let me inside the fucking building.
That is incorrect.
Guess we need to find that orientation video.
Correct, we do. All right, let's try to find that orientation video, Jesse. Let's go. This is fascinating. Let's not get taken by surprise by some of these guys. There you are. I like that she tucks the flashlight underneath her armpit as she reloads.
Better not.
It's a nice little detail. God, this is just seriously the best looking game ever made. It's crazy how good this game looks. Can't interact with that yet. Anything over here? Nope. She guiding me to the... She's guiding me back to the warehouse. Why? That I need to find the orientation video. Brewing is currently installing a new PID regulator or something. That sounds fake. Into our espresso machine, so I can't make coffee. I want it.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Coffee?
That is incorrect. Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in our orientation video.
Triangle?
That is incorrect.
Okay, well, let's try to find the orientation video. There we go. Polaris is guiding us elsewhere now. So yeah, it seems like the DLC is maybe a tiny bit buggy. That's to be expected. Roasting bar, espresso express, percolator, welcome center. Probably the welcome center, right? That's probably where we want to go. Yep. This fits the vibe. It really does feel like Alan Wake. It feels like Control.
Shit. The videotape is missing.
Threshold
But
Kids.
the mission statement is on there. Gotta find it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see if that orientation video is around here. Mind giving me a hand?
Is this one down in the tasting room? Yes, that's what it looks like. Nope.
A tasting room?
Is it up here? Is the espresso express actually moving now? Slow roasted. It's not that way. That's the warehouse. Is it in the coffee thing that I already solved first? Because I don't think I even got anything out of that. So that's interesting. Is it over here? Isn't a coffee cult just buying a French press and a grinder? Hell no. That's like baby's first coffee. That's like baby's first coffee for people who don't know what coffee is. Piecemeal says coffee is bean tea. Coffee is that and so much more. It's life water. Its cultivation is also probably destroying the planet, but at the same time, it tastes really good. So, what can you do? If I shoot the ground, will a giant lake monster kill me? All right. No. How do I know so much about coffee? Brewing is a certified coffee master. That sounds like a joke, but it's not. It's like a legit thing. Like he went to a class for it. Like got certified by like the American Association of Coffee Roasters or whatever. And also I drink a lot of coffee and I like it. And I like to make it good. All right, so we got to find the tape. It's back here, maybe? I'm picking up a lot of stuff that isn't videotapes. That's all I'm saying. It's like putting that out there. Is this just going to be more supplies? Someone's going to decode those, and it's going to say something interesting. Tasting room and roasting bar. This is the roasting bar. But I already solved the puzzle. So did I sequence break? Did I sequence break and break the DLC? Because if that's what happened, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh if my Lorelei and the Laser Eyes puzzle brain is so good that I broke the DLC.
Hey! Well, I'm glad to see you're okay.
The security system wants some kind of password to get into the warehouse.
So you got it working. I wonder why it wouldn't turn on for me. What did it ask for, exactly?
It asked for the fourth word of the Dark Triangle Coffee mission statement. Any idea what that is?
Of course, it wants you to watch the video. The info you're after is on a videotape, but it is chock full of government brainwashing. I watched a bit of it. It was doing something to me. It's dangerous. You can't watch that tape.
I need that videotape, Sheriff.
Well, this is exactly how they get you. But fine. If you really want it, I hid it in the Ferris wheel, cup number 4.
Jesus.
You'll need this key. Don't say I didn't warn you.
This is bananas. Ferris wheel control key. All right. We can move forward now. I guess we didn't lose too much time. That was fine. Breaker's on his libertarian arc. He's on his conspiracy theorist nut. Like, just absolute chud arc. This is great. This is incredibly funny. Here we go. It's just gonna keep counting upwards, isn't it? No. I was expecting it fully to be, to just go and like 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have the element here of Jesse being exposed to the hiss. But being protected by Polaris, probably, right? Is it gonna be Threshold Kids? Please. Let it be Threshold Kids.
Dark Triangle Coffee is a fast-growing company with ambitions to sweep the nation and eventually the globe with our out-of-this-world beverages. Drawn by our coffee's distinctive flavor and our unique beans, people are ready to join
It's flashing subliminal messages.
The company's mission statement is simple. To drink the truth
There.
is to become
That's what we need.
one.
The password
Our
is
financial
truth.
and spiritual growth
Now
has
we
been
can.
accelerating at speeds previously unknown
what
to
is-
humanity.
Something is...
Oh, fuck.
You stopped it. That was awful. The voice screaming in my head. We got what we needed.
Oh my god.
First word of the mission statement. Truth.
This is so much funnier than I expected it to be. This is so funny.
Was doing something to me. If you hadn't been there, what would have happened? What is this agency trying to do here? Control people? But why? What's their plan? What if my brother has already been... No. I didn't come all this way to lose him now.
Please recite the fourth word of Dark Triangle Coffee's mission statement, as seen in a video.
This is so fucking funny.
Truth.
That is correct. Further verification required. Please recite the optimal roasting temperature for Dark Triangle Coffee beans in Fahrenheit.
487.
That is correct. Further verification required.
Oh, come on!
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
You are not coffee.
Worth a shot.
Worth a shot of coffee? This fucking rules. This is great.
Safe. Right.
This is like the perfect, super self-aware, like very goofy take on this. I love this.
Here goes nothing. I'm trusting you.
This is unbelievable. This is like so funny.
Huh. That wasn't so... Shit. There's definitely something wrong with this coffee. I knew I could count. Shit.
Reason says, I'd be interested to know how much of this is actually carried over from Control's early ideas versus made for this DLC. Yeah, I wonder. I mean, I think in general, this is kind of just taking the piss. Like, I don't think it's 100% accurate to say this is like Control was about coffee or anything. Like, I don't think it was anything like that. But I do think that we can probably see some ideas, some early Control ideas in here. Like the ideas of like navigating a naturalistic environment and like shady government agents and like who and what.
I've ordered in enough coffee shops to recognize a roasting machine.
Ooh.
Let's check this out.
We already checked it out, girl. You know, possibly even Tim Breaker showing up. Angles of triangle, prime numbers, 2, 4, 3. No, we already got that. That's fine. You know, having all of these different There he is. Characters kind of interact and rub against each other. Like, it's clear this was the structure of Control, and that's what we got in Control as well.
Are you all right, Sheriff? I heard gunshots.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I was looking for you when one of those things jumped me. Got a little bit of coffee in my mouth, but I spit it out. Fine. But listen, I figured something out.
What did you figure out? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, it's nothing. Those government bastards will never get me. But it's not just the government. There's something else here. I don't know what it is, but it's... You need to get your brother and get out of here as soon as you can. Promise me.
Yeah, I promise, Sheriff.
Good. That's good. I'm just gonna catch my breath here a minute.
That's exactly what that guy in Control said before he was killed. The medic.
Try the coffee.
I tried the coffee.
You are coffee. Or is it your weapon? You may enter. Welcome. Coffee.
You ready? Glad one of us is.
It's like the mascot.
You're like a mug.
It's like Vinny Gognitti, the mascot.
Things.
It gave us a Resident Evil 4 death scene. What? That's such a gift. What a weird gift. I love it. That is genuinely funny. It's like extremely funny, actually. One thing I'm gonna do really quickly, I want to look at the quick turn, double tapping backwards.
Ready?
Gotcha. That's how you do it on PC or on controller.
What the fuck are those?
You sick mug. You shine my coffee.
Oh, I need a key. God, this is funny. And it's interesting because in the context of Alan Wake 2, this warehouse is where we learn where like the Cult of the Tree got their ideas, and it turns out that they were misinterpreting symbols, or not misinterpreting, but they were seeing symbols of the FBC. So this is like weirdly synchronous with that. It's good stuff. It's good storytelling. I like this. This is great.
Ready? Glad one of us is.
I promise mug has been found.
What the fuck are those things?
Okay, there's multiples of them.
Coffee speaks through him.
I really want to get one of the Aram Oh Dear Diner mugs. I have locked the inner door as they instructed. Oh, we can't read it. Darn it. I thought it would pause the game. Guess not. Guess we just gotta move slowly.
Ready?
one of us is.
The percolation.
What the fuck are those things?
It's genuinely funny to see her so scared of these. You are not brood. Mug is safe as they desire. The door to him is locked and the key is on my former desk hidden behind the coffee bags. I have completed my purpose. Where are the enemies? They're there.
Join the percolation.
Behind the coffee bags. Where is their former desk? Perhaps on my desk near the entrance, a farewell to my old life. Oh, I thought the light turning on meant they were hurt. I guess not. Can I just go to the right and grab the... Do I have to read the notes? Or can I just walk over there and grab it now? It's fascinating. A stealth section. Interesting. Interesting choice. The warehouse probably does smell very good.
Ready? God, one of us is.
Dark triangle versus white triangle from Control, the video game Control. I thought this stealth part was pretty sneaky. I think it's fine. It's whatever. I don't think it's like good. I think it's like whatever.
A key. Probably worth holding on to.
Hey. All right, we got through. I have done the bidding, packaged the coffee, and brought the people to Coffee World to share in their blessing. They say I am almost ready. I want like a Dr. Darling like instructional video.
Here, got you a coffee. Take it. Don't be rude.
Sheriff? Sheriff! How'd you get in here?
Coffee time is family time. It's the best part of the day.
Hey! Snap out of it!
Coffee solves all your problems. It lowers heart disease and leads to higher life expectancy.
Fuck. I'm so sorry, Sheriff. This is a nightmare. I need to find my brother. He has to be okay.
What the hell?
The whiplash.
Like this?
The whiplash of her reactions, very funny. Is this gonna lead to the dark place? Is this where we see Jesse in Alan Wake 2? Wandering through the dark? God, this game looks so good.
This isn't the government.
Hello,
sister. I would like to tell you about a dream I had.
That is fascinating. That it was Alan that did that to her. That did that to Dylan.
A conspiracy within a conspiracy. How can one expose a lie when the truth exists beyond our wildest imagination? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
That's fascinating. That's an interesting connection, like an interesting parallel to have them like that. Very neat. All right, it's time for episode 3, Time Breaker. I think we're gonna play as Tim in this one.
We often look back and wonder, what if? What if the path not taken had in fact been our charted course? Would we be happier? Or are we, with our set of choices behind us, the lucky ones? And what if nothing would be different? What if, for some of us, our destiny across the endless number of versions of ourselves has been defined and locked beyond any causality of circumstance, beyond the forces in any one reality, but across all realities?
Corporate America.
For one man, the magnetic pull of destiny is so great it breaks time and space. We join this lone operative, many versions of him, in fact, as he chases his nemesis, a dangerous being known as the master of many worlds. Across the multiverse, across the many versions of a city that is always the same, yet always different. In Night Springs.
Howard says this one fucking rules. I'm excited about this.
Tonight's reality-bending episode, Time Breaker.
No matter how many parallel realities I need to brave, how many lives, how many versions of me it takes, I will stop him. And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Everyone, take 5.
Sam.
Was that okay? I mean, I can do more. I can do less.
Yes, yes, yes. Sean, I'm really happy. Let's talk. I love your instinct on this, but we can still push this further. Immerse ourselves into this story. Believe in it. Make it crazier, wilder. Ba, 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 da, da, da.
I love Sam Lake so much. Ugh. And Poison Pill Entertainment rather than Remedy Entertainment. It's clever. It's cute. You gotta love it. Is there audio desync or is that on my end?
So cool making this shot.
There's no desync. I think it just looks like that in the cutscene.
You wanted to talk? It's awesome to be doing this with you again, Sam.
Sean, it's so good to have you back. We've been dreaming about this for so long, and now finally we are making Time Breaker, the video game. It's happening.
Yeah, and FMV as well. That's so cool.
Of course, that was part of the previous game as well.
You know, it's like you talk to people about Alan Wake 2 being metatextual and about the making of Alan Wake and Control and about making Quantum Break, and people are like, no, it like it's not just all about that. Like, you don't need to. I think that this game exists outside of that, and then this comes out and it's like, oh no, it actually is just about those things. The Alan Wake 2 is very much Sam Lake, like, working out his demons of having to work in the games industry. Like, just as so hard, just so crazy. So funny. About my character, that's funny. Jesus.
I'd like to talk about my character, just get deeper into the lore.
Hey, I could talk about this for days. He's a multiversal agent, goes by many names as there are many versions of him. Breaker, Branch, others. He's searching for his lost love while his ruthless nemesis, Door, the master of many worlds, is murdering versions of him across parallel realities. He must track down and stop Door.
That's so cool.
You've done cool superhero roles in the past. Long term, the agent will grow into the ultimate iconic superhero.
Oh, that's awesome. So the Vortex and the Gadget. Sorry, I keep forgetting its name. There's just so many acronyms here. But it helps me travel through realities?
Acronyms are cool, right? Like tiny mysteries. You power up your PRS, polyhedron reality shifter, with a SEN shifter energy node to activate a LumiVista TV and ride the vortex between realities. It's all REC, Ripple Effect Corporation tech. And you have a gun and a TPS, Time Breaker Solidifier, to defend yourself.
Right, yeah.
You can tell Sam Lake also did his own mocap here because he's so excited about it. Hey, Blue, welcome to the stream.
You clearly have your own vision of the multiverse.
The right vision, the truth, it's all out there. That's where these ideas and inspirations come from. They seep through. Somewhere this here, us talking, is part of the video game, and another version of you is playing it. Somewhere, your character, the agent, is real, and he could appear here through a portal anytime now.
Right. Yeah, right, Sam. You are a maniac, man. Totally. Okay. So, what do we shoot next?
We need to set up for the next scene, where your nemesis pulls you into a parallel reality. You can go to your green room, chill out, learn the lines. I left the latest draft of the screenplay for you there. See you in a bit.
Cool. Can't wait.
Time Frame says this is like Stephen King's The Dark Tower. Yeah, so The Dark Tower...
It's hard to tell if Sam's joking. That deadpan Finnish humor.
The Dark Tower is a huge...
out there.
Inspiration for these games.
I picked up a weird vibe when he talked about the multiverse.
You can see it very well in Control as well, but it's been in all of the works. Like, I mean, Stephen King was like a huge influence on Alan Wake in general, Alan Wake 1. So to see them establish this and like play around with the multiverse and stuff and like tease it, part of it is just meta commentary about like multiversal stuff being really popular right now, but there's also just the aspect of like, yeah, very Dark Tower. Heavily influenced by the Dark Tower directly.
This is your end.
What the fuck was that? Hello? What the fuck is this? I thought I'd gone mad. Then I realized Sam was playing a crazy prank on me. There's no way this was real. I had to admire how real the body and the props looked.
So we got another one of you, huh? Too late again.
Excuse me? No, this is just, it's a prank. It's just a prank.
Wait, are you? Shit. You're not Branch. Oh, no.
Branch. Have we met him yet? I don't think so.
He finally got you.
Are you cast in this game, too?
Listen to me. There are things you need to know.
You are in great danger. You must do exactly what I tell you.
What the fuck?
Mountain Man, Tim.
Fuck! I blanked out and I was suddenly someplace else. Now, I'd had gaps in my memory before, but that's the movie star lifestyle for you. This was something else entirely.
Sean Ashmore with a beard and long hair is like actually pretty good. He could play McCready in the Thing.
The last thing I remembered was the red-headed woman at the door. She looked familiar. She was trying to tell me something, and then it went dark. It felt like a dream. Think, man. I need to get out of here. A psychotic episode? Or was the multiverse true after all? Did Sam do this? An elaborate hoax? Off-the-wall, method-acting reality show? It had gone way too far. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. Act like this is true. Okay? I'm an actor. I can do this. And once it's over, we'll have a good laugh. And then I will punch Sam in the face.
Night Springs City Park, parallel reality bleed zone, cross-dimensional anomaly, no trespassing, authorized REC, personal only, Ripple Effect Corporation. It's the FBC, but in a different reality that Alan was writing.
What had Sam said? I needed to find an energy node and use this rod thing with it, the PRS, was it? And look for some kind of TV to get the hell out of here.
Richard says Branch was one of the in-game names for the main character. I kept up with that. I meant, was Branch one of the names of a Sean Ashmore character in a actual previous Remedy game? Because obviously Breaker is his name in Alan Wake 2, and Joyce is his name in Quantum Break. So I didn't know if Branch was another one of those, but I don't think so.
He knows where I am.
What was that?
Oh, it's coming. He knows about the trailer. I need to hide the energy. I need to get it away from the trailer. Away from the TV. No! Ken! No! Oh my god. Oh my god!
I wasn't certain this was a prank anymore. I heard a voice in my head. It sounded like me. Insanely, I heard the thoughts of another version of me. The one living here. The trailer was his. I'd check it out. Don't think. Just act.
He looks like Alan here. That's interesting.
The handwriting was mine. Paranoid theories about the multiverse and Door.
Yeah, these are all interesting. The redheaded woman, I must find her again. I know her. Lisa, Elisa, Jesse, Elizabeth, Liz, Savage, Dylan. I hear their thoughts when they die. The wreck conspiracy, don't wipe. Why the Ackermans?
The energy node was out there in the forest somewhere.
What are they hiding?
I was wasting time.
Am I the chosen one? I must be careful. Find a way to break through. Killing us, not dead. Something worse, broken. Because one of us is the chosen one. Who can stop him? Replace him. Wreck Agent Branch, Timebreaker, James S. You are a paranoid nutcase. Who is the master of many worlds? Darling's book. He's pulling the strings. I must hide from him. Is Darling the master of many worlds? Interesting. Door. Me, another me. Someone else. Who wrote this? String theory. Multiverse. Why is he after me? After us. He's coming. Polyhedrons are key. You are a nutcase. Interesting. Ooh. You are here. Oh, let's look at these. UFOs. Ham radio. Copy.
The Luma Vista TV. According to what Sam had said, I needed the energy node. The other me had hidden away from this trailer.
Whoa, hold on.
Okay. I hit it. It's safe. The creek's deep in the forest, all the way at the waterfall. It's safe. Now get the fuck away from here before Door zeroes in on me. I'll make it. I'm the chosen one out of all of the versions. Me. Yes. Yes!
He's hidden the energy node at the creek in the forest. I have to find it.
I'm so interested in Door. I really am curious what else they have planned for that character. I love this game. I love these games.
Okay, I found the creek. So, where's the energy node?
I'm excited to go back and finish Control once we get through the hell month that is this summer. And get the stream schedule like all fixed back up, because I do want to finish that game for the stream. So we have like almost 30 episodes recorded and it's burning a hole in my hard drive. Perhaps Door is Sam from another universe? No, Door is the black man that that was in Quantum Break, and then he's hosting this show. He's Warlin Door. Very different character. Whoa. There we go.
The PRS was charged now.
Oh, we have the lamp.
To the trailer and the TV.
So they're just this is interesting.
Oh shit.
Like as a game design thing. From a game design level, they're just using the same mechanic as the lamp from Alan Wake 2. That's why he holds it the way he does. They're probably reusing some animations.
It's all true. It's no hoax. No video game. It's really happening. I was lost in the multiverse. I had to become the role to survive. Be the agent. I had to get back to the trailer and the TV. Use my PRS on it.
But yeah, Warlin Door is played by David Greenwood, I think is his name.
Fuck that. But I couldn't shake the feeling that it was inevitable.
The dialogue in this game is so good.
Use the PRS, the polyhedron reality shifter on the TV, to get out of here.
David Harewood? Is that his
I
name?
felt a strange pull from the vortex on the screen. I was afraid that wherever it would take me, I was going to run into this Door person. But I couldn't stay here either.
Yes, David Harewood. That is his name. He played Martian Manhunter on the Green Arrow shows or whatever.
Oh, no.
Welcome to Night Springs City's Ocean View Hotel. Interesting. Here we are. Is this the Tim Allen meets? Tower demolished. Oh my god, is that something tower demolished? This is, oh, that's Alan's apartment complex.
I was in a different reality. But not better, worse. Maybe by thinking of Door, I traveled closer to him, to where he was in control. Next time, I'd focus on something else.
039
Clocks showed the way. They'd guide me through to get what I needed.
1239.
Okay, you got this. Find another node, another TV.
Anything over here? No. Let's see. Time frame says, is there a Max Payne level? No, because Remedy doesn't own the rights to Max Payne anymore, but Alan, there's a character that Alan Wake writes that is heavily, clearly meant to be Max Payne. His name is Alex Casey. Oh, it's himself.
Time was broken here. The corridors led to the same lobby, but in different times.
Entertainment lobby, tango lobby, coffee lobby. 12, 3, 9. So do I want to go through the one that is 12? Let's see. Thanks for our...
to find the right version of the lobby in the right time, when what I needed was there.
Thanks to our hotel's unique time anomaly, the time is up to you. Did you oversleep? Visit our morning lobby for the never-ending breakfast buffet. Craving one of our delicious signature cocktails? Stop by 6 o'clock lobby where cocktail hour is always in full. Just follow the clocks to the time of your choice. The right time is only a door away. Alright, that's 9. That's the coffee one. So this is the first one, the entertainment lobby. Let's go here. Interesting. Okay, so the entertainment lobby is the one with the TV.
A Luma Vista TV. I just needed energy to power it.
Okay.
I couldn't hear the thoughts of the other me, the one native to this reality. Maybe Door had killed him already. Not a happy thought.
So 3. Oh, 9 was the coffee lobby, so we fought the brainwashed Tim there. That's interesting. Ati! Where's Ati? Oh my god. Thomas Zane. Huh. I can't read Finnish, so I'm gonna Google Translate this really quickly. Let's see. Let's go Finnish. Bensa suonisaan. Gasoline in his veins. Ohituskaista suoran. Oop. Passing lane straight to hell. Passing lane straight to hell. Very funny. Eloku vaitio. Pimea. I don't speak this language, so I have no idea if I'm pronouncing any of this right. I'm just trying to write it. Film company Dark Place presents Death Rally by Thomas Zane. And what is Riminieka? Rhyming wedge? What is rhyming wedge? I don't know. That's interesting. So Thomas Zane, his movie, Death Rally. I feel like that's a real movie that he didn't make. So this is a Sankarin tango from Control. It's Ati's song. Let's see. Entertainment lobby, tango lobby is 3, 9 is coffee lobby. Let's go to the coffee lobby. This is wild. I'm having so much fun.
PRS was charged up. Now I'd find my way back to the TV.
All right, now we need the entertainment lobby, which is
When I
this
used the
one.
TV to travel between realities, I was thinking of Door. And the vortex brought me here, where the time breakers attacked me. More multiverse science babble. It gave me the creeps.
All right, TV time.
This time, a different attack. Not about Red. She knew things. If I could find my way to her, she could help me.
If he shows up in the FBC, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Comic book.
Something was different. A strange feeling. Still, yet moving. Like frozen snapshots on a sequential path. And yet, thoughts flowing free. Like text read out loud. It's you. I made it.
Door pulled you away. I thought you were gone, for sure.
I focused on you when I entered the vortex. I was trying to reach you.
You are full of surprises. Okay, let's try this out. Welcome to the headquarters of the Ripple Effect Corporation.
We were making a video game of the multiverse, but now it's suddenly real?
T.
Real and not real exist side by side in the multiverse. Echoes flow through it like currents in a cosmic ocean, the Sea of Night. Conceptual, fictional, real, more real than real. Many versions of us all, in hidden interaction, linked by the energies that ripple through realities. One of you is killed in an explosion of dangerous energy, and another one instead gains superpowers. And yet another one meets an alien guardian angel. In one reality, we're not even real. Or as you say, characters in a video game.
Interesting.
Why is he after me? Who is Door?
There are legends about him going back further than we can trace.
That's Quantum Break.
They say he found an opening to a horrifying parallel reality that consumed him, gave him access to all realities. The feedback loop killing all other versions of him.
I am on the threshold. No. A door everywhere.
We don't know why, but he sees the versions of you as a threat. He's killing them, bringing them back as time breakers. We thought he was after Branch. Now I'm thinking he's been after you.
Turn your lines. Play the part. The master of many worlds. We came through the door.
All right. What can I do?
He must be stopped. He leaves dead realities in his wake, and he is only picking up speed.
I'm just an actor.
You could have fooled me. You travel through realities with greater accuracy than anyone I've ever seen. Beyond Door, even. You picked it up just like that. Finding the place that made him may be the key to killing him. That was our theory. But we could never find it. Maybe you can.
Was there something between you and Branch?
What you think you are feeling is just an echo. Some other version of us in some other lifetime.
But maybe...
You'll come back for me? Maybe.
Wish me luck.
Luck is just an echo of an event carried over from another reality.
That's a banger line.
I was an REC agent. This was my mission now. I focused on him. The darkness, the entropy, Door. The master of many worlds.
Nice. What? The FMV game. I'm the master of many worlds who never beat me. We'll see about that. My time breakers will stop you, and you will join their ranks. Fuck off. Get ready. What? This is bananas. Roshan's is pure joy. That is exactly what I'm feeling right now. This is insane. I'm so happy that Sam Lake stole Epic's money to make this game. I can't believe that Epic funded this, and I'm very pleased that they did. I don't know what infernal contract that Sam Lake had to sign to get this game made, but let it be known that whatever the cost, it was worth it. He could have traded literally the entire human race to an alien overlord for getting this, and he would have been right for it. Impressive. Out of all the versions, you might be the chosen one. Join me and we'll rule together. No, never. You will regret this. Also, I was lying. Ha 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 ha. It's a cube, not a polyhedron, or not a and whatever it was that Hedron was. Oh, here we go. We have to go here. They've all been different shapes. Yeah, I'm only just noticing it. The different realities. Because he mentioned the Dungeons and Dragons dice.
I've been brought to the very edge of the multiverse. Or some deep, dark trench in it.
Is this...
Everything sucked dry of color and energy.
This is Hedron's dimension, isn't it? Yeah, we've had different, and he's had different patches.
Or the means to travel on.
I get it. I get what's happening here. Is this basically... Huh.
Go to hell.
This music is really good. Yeah, the first one was 8-sided. That makes sense. Yeah. I noticed as well the patches on his shirt. You can't really see from this angle, but the patches are all different as well. That signify the reality we're in. That's so fascinating. I wonder if he has one in Alan Wake 2 that no one ever just noticed because it didn't, you know, why would you pay attention to that? I think the shapes are just the different realities, like the different shapes of the reality, right? Like, I don't think there's any significance, at least as far as we can see, to like the actual shape itself. It's more that it's like the different hedrons are like different anchors, I guess, for the characters and the stories to attach to, right? And so each one is a slightly changed variable, right? However many sides it has. These are all small little details that change the shape of the final product. And so as he's going through them, he's encountering different variables, different shapes with different amounts of sides and things like that altered the trajectory of the story. That's really interesting. That's cool. It's like cool symbology. I like that. And there's like a consistent logic to it. There is just a logic to it that kind of holds it together. You have to wonder if this is one of the dimensions that Hedron came from, right? A sandy expanse of all one color.
Just a straight line.
I was close. I knew I was close now.
Come back for you.
After a dreamless sleep, you come to and gradually become aware of the utter lack. There is nothing. Go back to sleep. You allow yourself to slip back under, drifting into oblivion. After dreamless sleep, you come to. Focus. You search for something to focus on. An idea of a geometric shape comes to your mind. A pentagonal trapezohedron. How do you know the name of this shape? That you don't know. You feel yourself fading, drifting apart, losing your essence in the stream of consciousness, the ebbs and flows of your thoughts. Let yourself go. You let yourself drift apart. Okay, so we do have to do it right. Hold yourself together. You fight to hold yourself together, to swim against the current, to break to the surface. Coming to focus, you realize your first impression was wrong. There is something, and there is you. Slowly, you sense the words describing this, describing how it is. Here, in the furthest reaches of the multiverse, you have reached a reality where only ideas exist. An idea of reality, a conceptual reality. it's writing. It's a fucking story. So Tim Breaker ended up in Alan's web because as he's shifting through realities, he ends up on the thought plane of ideas. He ends up in the dark place, literally the dark place, and Alan writes him into the story because it's the purest form of storytelling. It's just ideas. That's fucking cool. You focus on the thought and it becomes clear. In the beginning, there was the word. Here, only words exist. They are everything. They describe this world and you in it. Decipher the words. The words describe you standing in a barren conceptual desert. It stretches on to eternity. In a place outside of time, you wait an immeasurable amount of time. Above, ideas of stars silently collide and collapse into black holes. With an idea of a desert comes the idea of feeling thirsty. Imagine a cup of coffee. As you imagine it, a cup of coffee, your favorite hot beverage, manifests itself. The idea of it, the concept of its delicious smell and taste. You savor it. You imagine savoring it. You understand that here your thoughts are as real as anything. You realize you could be trapped here forever. Vaguely, you remember that you're on a mission of vital importance. You feel the details of it already dissolving. You must figure out a way to escape before you lose yourself again. When traveling through the vortex, you always had a focal point in mind. Could that be the solution here as well? Focus on the red-headed woman. You think of her, and she is there. You are with her. This version of her knows nothing about the multiverse. Her name is Lisa. She is a dancer. She was mentioned before. She wears a spiral pendant around her neck. She's a dancer. Courtney Hope is a dancer. That was her background. That's interesting. You feel a strong pull towards her. Obviously, the spiral pendant is the Alan Wake pendant. Oh, interesting. Tell her that you've come back for her. She thinks it's a pickup line, but it makes her smile. There's an echo of it having been said many times across many realities, and that gives it gravity. Not long after you are a couple, you are head over heels happy, but what you experienced in the multiverse still haunts you. Conceal your past. You pack your REC equipment in a box and drive to a nearby bridge. You throw the box over the railing, watch it hit the water, and disappear into darkness. The ripples spread across the black mirror surface. You vow to hide your past from everyone, even Lisa. She'd think you're crazy. Settle down to live your life with her. You return to your acting work, but stay away from video games. You love Lisa, but you don't get to spend a lot of time together. You are both busy. She trains hard. She has a big dance production in the works. You can tell she's very tired, not doing well. She's having trouble with her ankle. She asks for your advice. Should she cancel now or push on? Encourage her to push on. You encourage her and she is relieved, happy to push on with your help and support. On opening night, on stage, she twists her ankle with an audible crack. The x-ray shows a fracture. Her show is canceled. She is devastated. Find a way to distract her. You feel you both need a break away from the city. You surprise her with a rented cabin on an island in a breathtaking caldera lake in the Pacific Northwest. You tell yourselves you can rest here. You think you can be happy here. Tell her you love her. She says she loves you too. That night, she wakes up to a terrible nightmare. She is distressed, but eventually calms down in your arms. The nightmare comes every night after that. In her dreams, she is aware of the multiverse, the many versions of you and her. In her dreams, you are murdered again and again. She doesn't want to sleep anymore. You are worried. Tell her the truth about the multiverse. You tell her the truth about the multiverse. Her dreams have felt so real that she immediately believes what you tell her. She is furious at you for keeping this from her. Tell her you are afraid that no one would believe you. She understands you. It is insane. Tell her everything you know. From then on, she becomes obsessed about the multiverse. That's all she wants to talk about, determined to learn everything she can. One night, you gasp awake. She is not there. She has left a note. From outside, you hear someone wading into the water. Run outside. Opening the note, you hear the sound of a Luma Vista TV triggered, the sound of the vortex between worlds. Somehow she has your PRS, the one you cast away into the river half a continent away. She has gone to find her destiny in the multiverse. Inside the note is her spiral pendant. In her note, she writes that she has gone to find her destiny in the multiverse. Inside the note is her pendant. Pick it up. You pick up her spiral pendant. You realize you have lost your way, forgotten your mission and your goal. You have drifted off course, carried by the currents of your hopes and ideas in this conceptual reality. You frown, trying to remember where you were trying to go. What was your mission? You look for it, shifting through the thoughts. Comes to you with a jolt. You were trying to find your way to the master of many worlds. There was something about a door. Focus on the door. With that, a door begins to come into focus. You realize it is missing something. Hang the spiral pendant on the door. There is now a spiral symbol on the door, and with that, the door is fully there. Open the door. Step over the threshold. So this is giving us so many things to think about with, like, regards to how Alan and his wife encountered the lake, how Alice's life slowly changed. And now that I think about it, Elisa and Lisa are very similar to Alice as a name. She becomes obsessed with the dark place. She ends up going to the dark place to find Alan, to find the truth of everything. Now you have him mirroring this. We put the spiral pendant on the door, which brings him to Alan's universe. You step inside and stand in a room with a man, the master of many worlds, sitting behind a desk, typing, turning concepts and ideas into words, shaping this reality. He lifts his head. Look at the master of many worlds. You stare the man in the eye. With shock, you realize that you have made a mistake. You have come to the wrong place. The man, this master of many worlds, is not the one you were looking for. He's not Dor. He's someone else entirely. You want to ask him what he knows, but it's already too late. He's Alan. I see. I had to lean back in my chair to see what I was looking at.
We have witnessed a case of mistaken identity. But in the vastness of the multiverse, with an endless number of versions of ourselves, what is identity anyway? Can there be more than one master of many worlds? Or did our hero take a wrong turn somewhere along the way? Was this particular journey precisely what was needed to make him the one he was meant to become? One thing is certain. I am your host, the one and only Warland Dor. And this is Night Springs.
This is great. This was a great little DLC. It feels like it's setting up a lot of ideas. I like that it's supplemental while also not being the only thing, you know? In loving memory of James McCaffrey, R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Chasing the murder cult made me feel like I was caught in a loop. Every time I thought I was getting closer, things shifted around, and I realized I was further away than ever before. Instead of answers, I only got more questions. The name of the cult and the masks they wore kept changing. The deeper into the dark depths I got, peeling off the layers of this case, like the ocean zones, from twilight to midnight to abyssal to the deepest trenches, the closer I felt to going mad.
Damn. It's interesting because that dialogue makes it seem like these Night Springs episodes were supposed to be about Alex Casey. Granted, development on these probably would have finished a long time before McCaffrey died, but still, that's really fascinating. This was very cool. I'm very glad these came out and played them. I'm looking forward to the final DLC coming out so that we can play Alan Wake 2 again in the final draft format with both of the expansions. The Lake House coming soon. I'm excited about this. That's about a FBC research facility, I believe. So, yeah. This has been the Alan Wake 2 DLC so far. Night Springs. Thanks for watching.